Oh, hey, Max. Glenn is inside. I will be inside in 1 second, my friend. I'm just having a chooch. I had a real bad day today. Wait till you hear what happened to me today. Woof. It was bad. It was real bad today. Wow. The Mazda took some front end damage. I'll just say that. And it wasn't good. It was my fault. That's the problem. Okay, going inside. Where it's warm. We've already got 3 people waiting. Hey guys, hello everyone. So I got lots of good news to share though. I made a major upgrade investment to the channel. Um, Up until now, I've been doing all my videoing from my phone, all my editing from my phone, and I've been saying I'm gonna have to get a laptop. Well, I got a laptop. Um, Dave, I was looking. Believe it or not, they have some not bad ones on AliExpress that have some good reviews. But I was looking at laptops this week or last week, whatever, on Amazon, on everywhere, and Dave reminded me that they had Black Friday coming up, that I should hold off and wait because he got a good deal on one. So I went on, and Black Friday I got a brand new laptop for like 225 shipped to my door. So that's awesome. A couple weeks before that, a couple $100 would have got me like a crappy netbook. So I'll be able to do all my editing, and because of that, I'm going to be able to get a camera, like a decent camera, because I'll be able to hook it up to the laptop to download all the clips. And I already have a dash cam, so I'll be able to do that again. And that's the good part, because I've already got a dash cam, so I'll be able to get footage off of that now, like have a dash cam running in the Mazda all the time. And my friend Amber gave me a camera and one for the computer. So when I get the computer and do lives, I'll be able to do lives hooked up that way. But I had a real bad day. I was in a car accident today, and it was my fault. Hold on, I'm just putting the phone into the holster. I've rigged the holster up so it'll hold the phone vertically now for me. Yeah, but hold on. Just fixing it up, guys, so we can have something nice. There we go. So, yeah, I had an accident today, a car accident, and it was my fault. And you won't believe why. I rear-ended somebody. Luckily, okay, my airbag went off. Luckily, mine is basically like my front end's crumpled. I thought it was fucked because I hit a guy in front of me. What happened was I've got an 8-ball shifter, right? I've always wanted one. I had it since before I got the car, right? Waiting for a car, like back when I got sober and stuff. So I had an 8-ball. So I've always had the 8-ball shifter on. Once a year it comes loose because it's threaded on there, and I guess the way I move around it comes loose, so I got to tighten it. Sometimes it'll come off when that happens. I just got to put it back on. Well, today it came off as I'm approaching the intersection. It pops down into my wheel well, so I'm approaching, like I'm in a group of cars that are slowly coming up to the intersection. And it's rolling around in my pedals, and I'm like, I'm not going to be able to stop. I reach down quickly to grab it. Boom! Like, I guess they stopped immediately in front of me. So I popped the guy in front of me, put him into the truck in front of him. Luckily, the truck in front of him, it only had a little dent in the bumper. And the guy's, it was a work truck. The guy called his boss. His boss said they're not worried about it. He's not even going to report it. The guy that I hit, there's damage to his car. Like my car, I could fix it no problem. Luckily, when I got out, I thought it was fluid all over the ground. It was my windshield wiper, because it's on right on the front of the car, the reservoir, and I just filled it like a week or two ago. So that got crunched. So yeah, it was my windshield. So it didn't get my rad or anything. So I'm able to drive my Mazda. When I reverse and go to turn, the front bumper's dragging. Like, luckily, my mechanic just lives over here. He's a licensed mechanic, but he's retired, but he's still got his license. So I'm taking my car to him Monday morning before I go to work. And I said, the airbag went off. Like, what if the insurance wants to write it off and give me like nothing for my car? You know what I mean? And he said, was it the, it wasn't, what he goes, was it both of them, the passenger and I said, no, just the steering wheel. He goes, oh, that's nothing. He goes, I could fix that, no problem. He goes, if it was both of them, I would have had to pull your dashboard out. He goes, that's a big problem. But anyway, I wasn't hurt. I headbutted the airbag though. The Mazda will live to see another day, as long as the insurance doesn't force me to take it off the road because of the airbag. Because literally, I have to replace the hood, the front bumper, the headlights even still work, but they're not aimed anymore. But I have to replace the hood, the front bumper, and one of the fenders. So hood, bumper, fender, like basically almost front clip, and I'm good. And yeah, that is really bad luck. And you want to hear something crazy? Hey, Sean. Hey, Craig. Sorry, guys. Was just telling you, hey, how are you doing? I was just telling you guys, Boston Ranger, how I'm doing. I had a car accident today, and it was my fault. Because my friggin' 8-ball knob, my shift knob, popped off, went down into my wheel well. I was paranoid. I probably should have left it, but I was paranoid reading about water bottles like wedging underneath brake pedals. So I reached down to grab it, boom, hit the car in front of me. And first time in 6 years ever having an accident. Nothing ever has gone through my insurance. So I'm hoping I don't have to pay like $700 a month to insure like a 12-year-old car, but it is what it is. Dave said it's not like that anymore. He said it's no fault insurance, this and that. So hopefully I don't get screwed too bad. I just hope that they don't. In the end of it, I need a car to get to work. That's what I'm worried about. So, yeah, I can fix my car easy. I just hope they don't say, oh, the airbag's done, so we got to write it. Because, no, I could fix that. Man, oh, that happens, buddy. Yeah, you know what? 6 years, and I've never had... And you guys want to hear the funny thing? I'm a little bit superstitious as it is. You guys know that with my hunting and stuff. I came in last night and I was telling Glenn that I had a bad feeling just about about all the ride programs out, about my car in general. I said I'm not going to be smoking my CBD before I go out anymore, even though it's CBD. There's a tiny bit of THC in it. Yeah, I just had a bad feeling. I told him I'm going to be cleaning my car out for when I was smoking before to make sure there's no smell in it. Like, I was literally going today to buy stuff to do that. You know what I mean? So it was just, it's almost like I seen it coming. You know what I mean? It's like a dream almost. Yeah, I literally was just telling Glenn last night, I just felt bad luck. I whacked my knee. That's the only thing that I hit my knee somewhere, probably on the friggin' thing, but that's it. The airbag doesn't hit as hard as people say, luckily. I've heard about people getting noses broken, stuff like that, but my head was also down too, so that could be why. Yeah, it sucks. I was not happy with it, but what can you do?
And it's a good thing you're over 5 feet in height.
Over 5 feet in height.
If you're 5 feet or less, it can take your head off and decapitate you.
Yeah, I've heard weird things about airbags. I got lucky today. And luckily, Max, like I was telling these guys, or not Max, the Boston Ranger 1970, I was telling these guys I actually got a laptop on Amazon for Black Friday because I've been saying I got to upgrade stuff because I'm doing more videos, stuff like that, time to upgrade. So I got a laptop, which is going to help me for editing. I'm going to have everything all in the same spot. It's not bogging down my phone because I use my phone for all my video stuff. I use my phone. There's Project Beetle saying hello. That was $26 on AliExpress, guys, for a 118 Beetle. Anybody that didn't see it. And it lights up and does all this crazy stuff. But that's going to be our Project Bumblebee right there. We're going to make it into a Bumblebee just by putting Bumblebee decals. But I'm also going to get a little statue to put beside it. So, yeah. So I was pretty happy about, I'll be able to have all my pictures, everything in one spot on the laptop. I won't have to go through it looking for everything. And it's going to allow me to upgrade my camera. In fact, Dave H already has a camera. I was going to buy it before, but the reason I didn't buy it was because I can't direct upload it to YouTube. You need a laptop to hook it into. Now I've got a laptop, but he's got like a new like 5K or 2K, whatever it is, like it records in. I can't remember. Higher than 1080p anyway, so it'll be interesting to try it. I don't know how high I could put it on YouTube, but... Hello, I'm your new subscriber. I also live in Hamilton, Ontario. Oh, yeah. I was just talking to you. I'm going to make sure that I get more footage of that before it goes down, for sure. Just because you commented that, I'm going to make sure of that. I'm just taking this out of the holster. I like to go for walks. But I'm going to make sure that I go back there and get more footage of that. When Cool Stuff closed, I got footage of that too, if you're interested in seeing cool stuff. There's Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. I took some pictures tonight. But Cool Stuff Toys, when it closed down, I went and took a long video. And I went in the basement. Jeff let me go in the basement of Cool Stuff Toys. I had never been in the basement before there, so that was pretty cool. And thank you for subscribing, by the way, Kristen. That's awesome. Yeah, we're a cool bunch here. We collect die-cast cars. Anything like it could be Hot Wheels. I love the 118 movie cars. Glenn loves movie cars. Here's like my roommate Glenn has like a monster collection. Like they're set up in the living room, stuff like that. And we call this the Cowie Diecast Museum, and the whole purpose of my YouTube channel is to help people build their collection on a budget. Like I put up deals of the week. Like I thought most of my expensive cars I've gotten on Marketplace for super cheap, and I shared like just tips on how to find those cars. And if I see a good deal online, I will also share the good deal as well. If I see you in person, I'll say hi. Oh yeah, they had They had lots of Mario stuff there actually. It's only 10% off right now too, but as time goes on, they'll mark it down further. Actually, they did for Zellers. I remember them doing. So, but yeah, definitely. If you see me out and about, come say hello for sure. You'll probably run into me in a Walmart toy hunting or something. A lot of people run into me out there that way, so. Or at the Ontario Diecast Addict show, I go there. Although it's in Brantford the last couple times, but I still go there. I have over 300 diecast planes. Holy crap, I didn't realize you had that many. That's crazy. Were you ever into the Matchbox ones? Matchbox diecast planes retro. I'm still looking for that general box, buddy. Any luck? Not yet, but I have been looking for you, and I've asked a couple people. I'm waiting for a person to get back to me, actually. Somebody that hopefully might have one. Hopefully. I'm waiting for them to get back to me, though. But I did not forget that. Hello from Mexico. Wow. Hello, how you doing? That's awesome. All the way from Mexico. That's crazy. I have a package coming from my awesome friend David Law all the way from the UK, actually. It's coming through the Royal Mail. I don't know how long it's going to take because of our mail strike, but it's coming. And it's, when I edit this video later, I'll edit it in here. It's an awesome die-cast truck. Really cool. And no problem at all, Melissa. Hobby Master. Oh, okay. I've heard of Hobby Master actually for sure. Yeah, the reason I asked about Matchbox is because I know they used to do them, and I think they might even still do them. I think I saw some of those at Toys R Us actually. Matchbox cars like that, or planes rather like that. Um, Trying to think of other. So we got the Bumblebee. Yeah, so AliExpress, just so everybody knows, somebody asked me how I got packages this week because the mail's still going, but it's slowed down. But AliExpress is still going because they use couriers, and I got the Beetle and stuff darn quick. I'll add. So if any of you guys are wondering, AliExpress is still going strong. And by the way, I'm not going to mention the deal yet. Please show my collection. Okay, I will in a second, my friend. Right now, I'll show some of Glenn's collection. Right now, I'll see if you guys could see it good. Okay, I gotta move a couple of things here. Right now, Glenn is working on a deal. He found it himself, okay, totally himself. And if he closes this deal, guys, he will be the champ. He will beat me even for finding deals for this stuff. If Glenn finds this deal, it is so crazy that I will make a video saying that Glenn's the champ. This deal is so crazy. And I'll tell you what the deal is if he closes it. We're waiting for a response. That takes some nice pictures. I put some pictures up of that today on Facebook. Some of my pictures on Facebook, holy crow, this one here, guys. The Georgia Shaker got almost 600 likes and a bunch of shares. That car right there. We knew it was a nice car, but oh my goodness. Wow.
The Georgia Shaker was one of one.
Since it was requested, guys, I hope it's not too shaky, but I'm just showing you guys some cars. And I'm also going to show my own collection since it was requested. That's the San Diego Comic-Con Knight Rider car by Hot Wheels. There's the Chrome Chase 1 of 18 Knight Rider. That's the Joyride 1 of 18 Knight Rider Glenn got for $100. It was loose but mint. And to boot, he got the one with the correct lights on the front. So the one that I got that I paid $250 for, the marker light on the end of it is orange. But to be correct, it's clear like that. And that's the one that Glenn got. I hope that's focusing for you guys and you could see it. Can you guys even see where I'm aiming the camera? I hope you guys can. Oh yeah, we got 160. Oh, we got 164 as well. We got a whole basement full of them. Yeah, no. A lot of the guys on the channel like the bigger stuff, but yeah, we got a big collection of 164 cars actually. Glenn's got some heavyweights. He's got like RLC Ghostbuster car and everything. Oh, you guys want to see some Dukes of Hazzard? One sec. I'll put some light on. I'll show you guys some Dukes of Hazzard cars. So that's some pretty cool stuff. And then I'll take you down and show you my collection. Because I think there's some new viewers that are checking this out. So, here's some Dukes. He's got 2 chrome chases. He's got the polished chrome ones. Of course, he's got a silver screen machines as well. Now this General Lee here, guys, this one's signed by like the whole cast and everything. And then it comes with these plastic cards that look like driver's licenses, and it's pictures of them signing the actual car. Show you what's in the cabinet here. This is Glenn's Hazard cabinet here. He's got the black Happy Birthday General Lee. He's got another one. That one's signed by George Barris, that General Lee. I'll say it. I said it before. I'll say it again, guys. If you want the best of the best for General Lee, there it is right there. The Silver Screen Machines Auto World 1 of 18. That's the most screen accurate right there. Comes with the CB antenna. Take you guys for a stroll down to the basement. Sorry if it's shaky, guys, because when I turn the camera around, I can't see what you're seeing, but I'm trying to... When I get the other cameras and stuff like that, hopefully that's going to change. That's why I'm doing these upgrades. So when I do the lives, they're of better quality. But when we're done here, I will pull this down and do editing magic and stuff and make it look better. So here's my little setup here. So my top shelf, I've got my... See, I like to display my stuff. My Silver Screen Machines General Lee. And then I got my custom Boss Hog car. 1 of 18 made by G's Diecast. And behind there we've got the that little piece, it looks like a piece of rock there. That is a piece of the boar's nest from the show. And when Glenn hooked me up with this, the vintage Ertl Fall Guy truck here, that's 164 from 1982. I said that deserves its own shelf, the Fall Guy truck. The 1 of 18. That's one of the best green lights ever did right there for 1 of 18 scale, the Fall Guy truck, and they killed it on Bigfoot. Are they uptight about the rebel flag in Mexico? Sweet. Oh my god. Dukes of Hazzard is very popular in Mexico. Oh, awesome, buddy. Yeah, I'm glad. The flag here, guys, just so you guys know, when I was a kid. Oh, hey, 118 weathered diecast cars. I think I know who you are from Facebook, and if that's you, awesome, buddy. I gave you a shout out in my video as well. Where is Cooter's tow truck? I don't have it yet, but it's on my list, my friend. That's a Greenlight Artisan that they did really good on. Here's my bullet cars. I've got the 1 of 752, so there's 752 of these. It's the American Muscle Authentics Charger, and then I've got the Auto Art Bullet Charger. Right there, Auto Art Bullet Mustang, rather, not Charger. And then I've got Flintmobile 1 of 18 by Joyride. That's a little bit harder to get. It comes with figures. This one's harder to get. The figures did not come with this. This is the Johnny Lightning version. The Ertl version comes with figures, though. And then down here, we got 1 of 18 Batmobile from China, AliExpress. It's probably too dark to see it. And then we got Homer. That's actually a model kit by Polar Lights. It's a plastic model kit, but it actually looks good with my stuff. And then I've got, these are called Burpee cabinets. They're discontinued, but as you can see, they fit 1 of 18 scale cars perfectly, right? They're made for 1 of 18, but of course IKEA, as soon as they come up with something like that, they stop making it, right? But I put license plates behind them. License plates fit. Oh, you guys want to see a cool one? Check this out. A lot of my viewers have seen this, but if you're a new viewer, you might not have. So this is my Hot Wheels Super Elite DeLorean, okay? So it comes with all the different wheels from the movies. You put them on the car. If I check out what it could do, okay? So it sits there on its little stand in hover mode. Check this out. I'm trying to make sure I get a good shot of it. Open her up. Let's go on a trip, guys. Ready? Oh, stay up. It's the most expensive car in my collection here. Let me get ready. I paid $320 for this car. Shit. Okay, ready. Coordinates. Let's go. I get a good shot. The back of it lights up and everything. I'm trying to get a good shot of it for you guys, but darn it. You get the idea. Yeah, exactly. Where they're going, they don't need roads. Yeah, that thing is killer. Yeah, and Max has been a follower from the beginning. He knows I did this on a budget. So when I tell you guys build your collection on a budget, he knows I'm telling the truth. This guy here, I got it for $25. This is my Godfather El Padrino. See, he's got the Godfather in the back. Trying to show you guys. If you could see him. I've got to come at him. Oh, well, he's in the back of the car anyway. There's Miami Vice, Vanishing Point. Eleanor, the best of the best, gets Shelby Collectibles for your 1 of 18. And of course, gotta have the 18 van. But yeah, for 164, for me, I just get what I love. Like I've got a few up here. For example, like I got a Canadian Skyline, I got a Project in Progress Mustang, I got a Wayne's World car. The Guns N' Roses car, I'm still trying to get the other couple, because there's another couple. And I collect some movie cars, like I've got some of the older cinema card ones. Actually, I've got a couple of them out right here. I'll show you guys. I had almost the whole collection of these ones right here before. Yes, that is Herbie, my friend. That's Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo. I will take him out in a second to show you that these here I used to have almost, well, not the whole collection. I had all the ones I wanted though, and I had to get rid of them when me and my wife split up. And here's some of my others. I got Scarface just chilling. He's got his leopard print interior car there. Scarface. Jada Toys does very good with figurines. And there's my Auto World Silver Screen Machines Blues Brothers car. That's got some killer detailing. You can see stuff on the dashboard. And there is my Chrome Chase that I got for super cheap, if you remember. 1 of 500. It's a Ford Torino. Reservoir Dogs. There's Buddy with the gas can. There's the Godfather. And yeah, Glenn has a ton of the smaller scale ones. As you can see, there's part of the museum, a lot of boxes. Got a few cars hanging on my wall, those little ones. I'll show you the type of the ones I get. Roadkill. That was hard to get. I like that, so I got that one. It reminded me of Black Ghost. And I've got like Mario, Dumb and Dumber. Got some of those Godzilla Skylines everybody loves. I got the Grease cars that were a gift from Bobby. I've got the Crow cars from Greenlight. But yeah, for that stuff, I just collect what I love because, wow, that 164 stuff builds up quick. Do I have Mario toys? Oh, I just showed a Mario car. But no, I don't really have any Mario toys. What I do have is I have a retro video game system I got from AliExpress, and I actually put the review on my YouTube channel, but I think it was like $60 shipped for like 40,000 games or something like that. And it looks like a little USB stick, and you plug it in, and it came with wireless controllers and everything. And it had like every Nintendo game and everything. It was pretty awesome, actually. It was pretty awesome. And it was cheap. Yeah, I love the old games like Nintendo and stuff. That's what I was into big time. So I love that stuff. And yeah, oh yeah, somebody asked about Herbie, so I should show Herbie. 1 second, I'm gonna show Herbie here. Wow, we have 17 people in the live. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. Crazy. Just getting Herbie because somebody asked about Herbie, so I'm gonna show a little bit of a close-up of Herbie. Actually, might be able. No, I'll take him right upstairs and show you. This is a nicely done Herbie. It's by Hot Wheels Elite, actually. 1 of 18 scale. Probably one of the best Herbies done because it's Hot Wheels Elite. Johnny Lightning did it as well, but not nearly as good, I don't think. I can see your Hot Wheel fan. Oh yeah, big time. That's how I started out in this stuff. Was the smaller scale stuff, Hot Wheel and Greenlight, the little ones, and then got into the bigger ones. Here's Herbis. Put some light on Herbis. There's under his hood. Ooh. Don't you dare touch Herbis. Under his hood, there's a little jewel hidden. And everything opens and everything. Yeah, they did a really good job on that one. Do you have Gas Ronda's Mustang? You know what? No. And I'm surprised we don't have that yet because my roommate in particular loves these vintage racing cars. And he usually gets them autographed. Like all these ones here, except for the top one, I believe, are all autographed. That blue one there is his favorite one. It's called Little Georgia Shaker. That's his favorite of his whole collection right there. But yeah, he's into the vintage racing cars big time. I'm surprised he doesn't have that already yet. And he's a Mustang fan, so.
Yeah, what Mustang is that?
It's a Gas Ronda 1965 Mustang.
Okay, I don't know that person.
Yeah, it's a vintage racer. I know which one he's talking about. I know the real car, actually. I know they would have made it. Screw that. That is you, right? 1 of 18 scale weather diecast cars from Facebook. I believe it's you. I gave you a shout out in my video. Yeah, it's got to be you, because who else would have a name like that and be over? Yeah, that's you. Okay. I was like, who else? Mr. Colazzo. Okay. Did you end up seeing that video, by the way? I gave you a shout out in the video. I hope he sees that because people got to see his cars. If you guys are wondering, in fact, I probably haven't subscribed to you yet because I didn't know your channel. When I'm done here, I'm going to subscribe to you. I don't know if he has any videos up yet, but if he does, you should subscribe to him and have a look. He's in the comments here. 1 of 18 scale weathered diecast cars.
I'll subscribe to him if I haven't already.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I'm going to subscribe to you for sure. Glenn also said he's going to subscribe. But he has some cool custom work. I come to Stony Creek lots during the summer because of Wild Waterworks. Love to see what it looks like during winter. Do you live in Hamilton, Crystal? Or Kristen, rather? You said you live in Hamilton, right? You don't come to Stony Creek often? Is it because you don't drive? Is that why? Like, how come you don't come too often? It's getting cold here. Wow. Do you go toy hunting too? Oh, yeah, big time. I don't go to Target just because we don't have Target here anymore, but I go toy hunting at Walmart. And you see that I put that in some of my videos. In fact, a lot of my YouTube reels, I would say probably at least half of them are me toy hunting and finding stuff at Walmart. Hot Wheels, actually. That's what I go for usually at Walmart. I don't collect a lot of them, but I go for my friends. And my work is right near a Walmart, so if I'm on morning shift, I will go every single day. Yeah, live up the mountain and not take to. Oh, I see. Yeah, I know. So I used to take the bus myself up until 2019, so I totally get it. There is no way I would be over here if I didn't have to be on the bus. Just having my CBD, guys. But yeah, I get that totally. I used to toy hunt because I used to live downtown. I last year I lived downtown. I lived on Robinson Street, which is off of James Street. So on the way to work, I used to toy hunt at Barton Walmart. And then I would hit Centennial Walmart and Centennial Toys R Us, and then I would go into work. But once I moved here, it eliminated the Barton Walmart. Hi, Robert. But yeah, if you check out some of my older reels, you can see a lot of my hunting scores too. Or not even older reels, like a week ago. I'm in SoCal, and all my local Walmart Target are burned by. Oh man, you would like my videos then because I'm the anti-scalper for this area. Like I go against them, and sometimes there's capers and stuff that happen. In fact, I made a video a couple weeks ago because I was using pictures of one of them, and it was somebody that works at the store, and I got threatened about police being called and stuff, and I said, well, the picture was taken in Publix, not in the store, so I'm allowed to use pictures taken in Publix, that doesn't matter. But I didn't want to get banned from the store because that's the store I hunt at every day and I would be screwed, so I stopped putting the pictures up. But yeah, I'm against that big time. And I help these guys to work around those other guys because some of those guys, like resellers, I don't have anything against. The ones that are doing it right, like they go over into the States to get stuff, they're driving for hours, bringing stuff back that we don't have, stuff like that. But it's the ones that are going in the stores and like just ripping the toy skid apart and taking everything and not leaving a single thing, and they take all the good car and leave all the bad car. The $56 bus takes me, but that 56 is summer only. Oh yeah, I know what bus you're talking about too. Even yeah, I know that bus. I've taken that bus before a long time ago. Well, not too long ago. I wish we had a Hobby Lobby. Yeah, Hobby Lobby would be killer over here if we had one. Wow, 17 people in the live. Hello, everybody. Make sure you hit like for me, please. That way the video gets out to other people and maybe other people join in the live and subscribe, and maybe we help them build their collection on a budget. Oh, Robert's an awesome guy too, Max. Robert says hello to Max. Hello, Robert. And we hope you're good tonight too, Robert. You missed it earlier. I had a little bit of a fender bender. I'm okay. It was my fault. Glenn was just playing the live. Glenn's gonna come in the comments actually, so he can say hello to some people.
Google finally let me in my account 3 weeks later.
Oh, he was having trouble getting into his YouTube account, so now he's in. So he's gonna come say, because you had a few people saying hello to you, Glenn. So now you'll be able to come. So those figures was for, the figures for the Scarface. The Scarface figurine was from Jada. Yes, the whole car came from Jada. I'm gonna edit this video tomorrow once they allow me to take it down and edit it. I'll put the actual car right here when I'm allowed to edit it. But the whole car was from Jada. Scarface and the Godfather car came from Jada. The Godfather, they made two different ones. They made the Godfather with just the one figure of the Godfather. And then they made the Godfather El Padrino. It had the figurine of the hitman standing outside. And then it had the Godfather sitting in the back of the car. He's just fixed in the car. But yeah, they put a lot of details into them Jada toys. Thank you, Robert. I'm very glad. And my car looks like it'll survive another day, hopefully. So the airbag went off, but it can be fixed. So hopefully they're not going to try to write it off on me. Yep, went for a walk on the beach. Very beautiful out there. But it's probably very cold near the beach. Oh, now it would be freezing. It is cold right now. What's that, Glenn?
Say hello to everyone for me, because stupid Google or YouTube won't let me make comments.
Oh, so Google, something's going on. Something, they locked Glenn out, whatever. So he can't make comments. He says hello to all of you guys. Aaron Miller, one car that I would love to have. Oh, thank you for commenting, Aaron. Anybody that's new that is not a regular can comment. We're a friendly bunch, and we love to hear from you guys here. That I would love to have is the car from the movie The Car. You know what? That is on my list, actually, Aaron. When I see that for the right price, I'm going to get that. And you probably did see it in one of my videos. I might have showed it somewhere. I think you probably seen it at the video where I went to the big diecast place that was in Mississauga at the Dixie Flea Market. You might have seen it there because that guy has like 3 of everything. But yeah, the car is definitely on my list for sure. And when I edit this for the post edit, if you guys want to come back and check it out, I'll put a picture of the different versions right here. I think Ertl made it, and then I think Auto World Silver Screen Machines took it and redid it and made it better, if I'm not mistaken. Marvy Model Cars. Hello, Marvy. Thank you for saying, speaking up and saying hello. Hello back. Yeah, anybody, we learned that about a month ago. There was a bunch of people in here, but there was only about 3 or 4 of us commenting. And I said, anybody new in here can speak up. We're a friendly bunch. We're just chatting. And then boom, everybody spoke up. So if you're new here, feel free to speak up. And thank you all for hitting the like button. Since I said hit the like button, I see at least 4 people hit it. So thank you for that. It went from 3 to 7 likes. Thank you. Because that gets my videos out more and helps out. Just tell Glenn to give me that General box he's got. Oh, yeah, no kidding. Glenn, somebody wants your General Lee box.
I can't give it away right now.
He said he can't give it away right now. He probably means he can't give it away when he's alive. That's probably what he means.
Yep. Or when I'm dead.
Have you find any prototype diecast cars? You know what? My friend Will owns them now. Oh, sorry, Robert. I missed one of your comments. I'm going to go back in a minute and make sure I get it. Ted, I actually used to own, you know, the Dick Tracy cars that Ertl did? 164, they came on a yellow card. They're not very rare. Like, you can get each of them mint in the package from like 1991 or 90, I think it was. You can get them for like $10 a car. They're pretty cheap. But a guy in Toronto that used to work at the Ertl office when it was, I guess Ertl was in Toronto at one point, or one of their offices or something, but he had the plastic hand-painted prototypes of all 4 of the cars from that set. And I bought them. And I owned them for a certain amount of time. And then, well, I owned them for quite a while. And then, unfortunately, when my wife left, my big toy room, anybody that's new here that doesn't know, I used to have a big toy room. Like a big toy room. It looked like a store, and it was full of vintage toys. It had a ton of 164 in it. I made videos on it, though, if you go back in my videos.
Was that your Dick Tracy?
Yeah, the Dick Tracy prototypes.
Yeah, remember you had the 2 big 118s that got in Whitby too.
Yeah, and I had the two big cars in the box. I was starting to build a collection of Dick Tracy, but those I owned the prototypes of. That's pretty cool because when I see people post them, I'm like, oh, I used to own the prototypes, and I show the pictures. Luckily, a friend of mine owns them, so they're not far from me. And Robert, I'm gonna go back. The last month I've been working on a real car. I ended up getting a 2014 Kia Sorento and found a 136 Sorento and thought it might be cool to have. Oh, I think that would be awesome. I wish I could get a little come up off of it, son. I read that, Melissa. I wish I could have they made one of my car and I would even put little dents and stuff in it. I wish they made one of my car. They did make the Mazda 3, but it's the next, like it's a newer one. But yeah, I wish I could have one of mine. That would be awesome. I have a little Mazda 3 on a keychain on my spare key for my car. But it's the next style up. A guy made me that actually. It was pretty cool. A guy named James Lee made me that. He lives here in Hamilton. He's die cast. Well, he collects mainly Hot Wheels, smaller stuff, but yeah, he's a cool guy. I've seen him out hunting before and stuff. Just making sure that I didn't miss any of you guys. Do you have any Red Baron Hot Wheels? Is that the little helmet? I think Glenn might have one of those, but it's not like the original one. But I think I've seen one of those little Red Baron ones here. The little helmet one, if that's what you're talking about. If that's what you're saying. And thank you, everybody, for coming. Wow, 16 people. Geez, these are getting bigger every time. And yeah, I don't know, like I said, if you guys have noticed, but the last while, and the funny thing is, I think part of it's due to my Instagram, believe it or not. When I started doing this, somebody told me to get Instagram, and I said, I don't go on it, I don't use it. And they said, well, if you have YouTube, it's integrated, so whenever you share something, it also shares it through there. Well, that's what got me the trouble for the pictures I was using was Instagram, because when the person confronted me about it, they brought up my Instagram. And the first thing I said is, I don't have Instagram because I totally, like, that's how often I check it, right? And then when I logged in to check it, there was over almost 6,000 people following it. And I said, oh my God, like last time I checked it a few months ago, there was 1,000 people. So every time I share a video, it's going on to there. So I noticed in the last couple months, I've had a big growth spurt. Motov's Garage, thank you. You've just found my channel recently? I'm glad you found my channel. Did you just, out of curiosity, did you find it like in the feed of what you're interested in, or did somebody share it with you? I always wonder how people find my channel. They made a 118 Ford EcoSport, and I'd love to get one because I drive one. You know what? You get more engagement when you have Instagram. You just keep, yeah, that's what I think happened, and it happened, and I didn't even realize it happened. So yeah, I totally recommend Instagram for anybody doing this. And about the 1/18 scale EcoSport, Ted, I see on Marketplace people will have these cars that are, they call them something to do with dealers, not samples, but they're dealership models, something like that. And it'll be, I guess, to show the current cars that are for sale, and it'll be a 1/18 of the die cast, and they're super detailed, some of them. I'm like, holy crap. And then I seen, of all cars, I seen an Auto Art Saturn for sale on Marketplace. Like, you wouldn't think they would do a Saturn, but they did. And it's got details out the wazoo. I'm like, oh my goodness, a Saturn, but they did such a good job on it. Kristen Fuller, if you have Instagram, Kristen, you could follow me on Instagram as well if you want. If you go to my YouTube page, I shared the little link to my Instagram on my YouTube page, or I'm Neil Retro Collectibles Donovan on Instagram. If you want to find me there, my logo is the exact same as the YouTube logo. And yeah, ever since that incident, I log in more and I check the Instagram now because I'm like, wow, people could be messaging me on there. I don't even know. The feed YouTube recommended whatever. Oh yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, so that's awesome actually because that means they're pushing my videos a little bit, which is good. Um, because usually, like, say, if you're interested in, like, say, like, I've been watching a lot of, believe it or not, police, like, the body cam videos, because some of them are funny. So they'll push you the more popular ones, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so that's cool that my video got pushed to your channel because there's a lot of us out there, so that's awesome. I'll follow you for sure. Thank you, Kristen. Yeah, and I'm gonna start being more interactive on Instagram as well because it's been good to me. Me too. I do the same. What on Instagram? You mean? Did you mean on Instagram? Weather diecast cars, Mr. Colazzo. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, some of them are good. I watch the Core Cam ones. I watched ones a couple weeks ago. It was so weird. Two separate school teachers that taught like kindergarten and like grade one or something were drunk at school with kids. Like they were drunk. They went there. One of them had been drinking at school, and the other one they think went there drunk in the morning. But I couldn't believe it. But yeah, stuff like that I've been watching, like interrogation videos and stuff. They're just interesting to me. I don't know. They catch my eye, I guess. But I also watch this stuff too. Another person like myself, his videos are actually very similar to mine, but he's been doing it longer than me, is Chico. I don't know if you guys watch. He's got kind of a long title. It's Chico's Military and Diecast Model Collection or something like that. When I do the post edit, I'm going to put a link to Chico's channel. But if you like my channel, you would like Chico's channel. Chico should have a lot more subscribers than he does. The only reason he does not is because he's older, so he's not as techy as me. Like he doesn't know, how to hashtag stuff the way I do. He doesn't know how to do fancy thumbnails. But yeah, he would be a lot more. Oh yeah, he's an awesome guy. Yeah. But he would be smoking me for subscribers. That's the only reason he's not, is because of not knowing how to do the techie side of it. And his videos, if he posted more of them too. But he's got what it takes. He's got excellent videos, and I've told him that. I said you would be smoking me if you were doing these other things. I'm curious, how many cars do you have in your collection? 118. My personal collection, I have. You know what? I can count them right now. For 118.
25 or 26 the last time?
Yeah, last time I did a count, I was 25 or 26, but I can count them right now. So I got 1, 2, 3. That's the new Beetle. 3. Sorry, guys, I'm taking you for a walk because that's a good question. I want to know it too. 3. I'm at 3 right now. That's 3 on the main floor that I was just like playing with up here. And thank you guys for all the support on this channel too, because you guys are the reason this channel does so well. It's you guys. If you guys didn't come support me, this channel wouldn't do well and I wouldn't be here right now. So I just want to make that clear. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Holy shit. 39. I'm at 39. 39 1 of 18 scales. I almost counted this, guys. But remember, I found out this is not 1 of 18. This is 1 of 24. By the way, easy way to find out, guys. If you have one of these, most of these, you see them for sale. Guys are saying they're 1 of 18s. They're not. They're 1 of 24. If your wheels are a little round like that, it's the 1 of 24. If you have this motor on this car here, it's the 1 of 24. It's not the 1 of 18. That motor there with the silver thing on top, you got the 1 of 24. The 1 of 18 looks way different. It's got a circular air cleaner. Like, it looks like a more realistic air cleaner on top. Can you show the back car? Oh, yeah. I absolutely can. Because it's out right now. Monograph. You know what? I used to love the monogram stuff. I love older Revell stuff. If you watch my videos, I love older Revell stuff. And FTFOR is a great channel if you're in diecast. Oh, I'm going to check that out, Aaron, because that's where I'm at. I'm in Canada too. Found you through by searching Toys R Us. Thank you for letting me know that. Lamley Group. Oh, yeah, I check out Lamley all the time. They got the dig on the new Hot Wheels stuff when it's coming out. And Glenn's collection, by the way, guys, him and Dave counted it up. 4118s. Oh, so you got the same amount as me and you got a 112. Wow. I don't got the 112 though. Dylan James Ryan, I found a Firebird monogram. Oh. And it's how many scale the Firebird monogram? 8 scale, did you say? Like 1/8 scale? And is it plastic like a model kit or is it a metal one? That's odd. I don't think I've ever heard of that. 8 scale. Okay, so that would be 1 of 8. So that's a big one. Wow.
Eric Price's Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's like the big Ghostbuster Ecto ones and stuff that they have coming out now. Metal diecast by Monogram. Wow. You know what? Offhand in my brain, I don't know because I didn't know they made diecast ones in that thing. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna figure that out. And when I post this post edit, I'm going to put some information in this for you. So if you come back and look at this video when it's put up as a normal video post edit, I'm going to put in what I found for you about that because I'm interested to know that myself. I didn't even know those existed. What year the Firebird is it? That way I know what I'm looking for. 1/8 scale Firebird. I remember USA Toys R Us closed into. Yeah, I remember when they closed. Oh, the guy's asking $100. You know what? That offhand, it doesn't sound too bad. Is it loose? Does it come with a box? Always, by the way, Dylan, always make sure if you're buying a loose car, check it to make sure it's got the mirrors on it, not everything. Because sometimes people will sell you a loose car and they don't realize it's missing a mirror or it's missing something. So just make sure you give it a scan. 78, that's actually a good year. And yeah, I'm going to look into that for sure for you. But offhand, it does not sound like a bad price. The 112 is a red 2006 Ford GT prototype. Oh, okay. The whole clamshell rear hood opens up and the engine is exposed like it. Oh, that sounds like it's awesome. I think I know which one you're talking about, actually. That sounds good. And thank you for watching, Dylan. Yeah, that's, yeah, I always try to help people with stuff like this on here. If you're on Facebook, if you follow me on Facebook, people message me all the time. I've had a couple people build their collection, actually. They wanted movie cars, but they weren't sure who made the best of what. So they did what I did when I started, and they asked me, they said, okay, well, who made the best of Herbie, the best of this, the best of that? and I gave them a list of who made what, and they would go get the stuff and usually send me pictures. It was pretty cool, actually. I also send people links that are in my area or in Canada or whatever. If I see deals on Marketplace, I'll send them the good deals. They featured it on Top Gear. Yeah, Kristen, if you're on Facebook, you can follow me on Facebook too. The link will also be on my YouTube on the main profile. If you have a look at the profile, it's Neo Retro Collectibles Donovan on Facebook, and it's the same picture that I have on my YouTube is on my profile. If you want to follow me on there. And you know what, guys? I hate to do this because there's so many of you still here, but I better say goodnight. Wow, 19 people. I don't want to keep poor Glenn up because he's got to work in the morning. And I told him I was going to spend an hour on the live. That way he can go to work and not be all burnt out, tired in the morning. So unfortunately, I got to say goodnight to you guys. But the time flies because it never feels like an hour to me being on here. So thank you guys for being interactive and showing up and asking awesome questions. We've never had any trolls in here either. We had a guy calling me grandpa one time, but he ended up being a nice guy, so it turned out all okay. I just said, okay, I'm cool. You can call me grandpa. We collect die-casts. You can hang out. And he ended up hanging out, and it turned out he was from Puerto Rico, I think he told us. But yeah, everything went cool. But thank you all for coming out, and have a good evening. You take time out of your evening to spend it with us. So thank you guys a lot for that. And I hope it was entertaining for you and nobody was bored. And night, Gramps. That's hilarious. Yeah, that was hilarious when he said that. And yeah, absolutely, Kristen. Follow me on YouTube and on Instagram. And Night Pops, Dylan. That's hilarious. Great show. Have a good night. Thank you, guys. And Max, thank you a lot. Good night, Ted.
Good night to everyone from me.
And good night, everybody from Glenn, he just said. Good night, all. I cannot believe the turnout. Wow, guys. Thank you so much for everything tonight. You could learn to juggle or some soft shoot. That's hilarious. Start playing jazz, eh? That's funny. Wow. I almost don't want to go. But yeah, Glenn's got to go to bed, guys. So we're going to do it again. And have a good night, guys. And be safe and happy hunting.